What is going on, everyone? So I know it's been a long time since I've been on the channel and actually uploaded a video. I've been really busy lately. I know that's no excuse, but I've definitely been pretty busy. But I have some exciting things coming up. One of those things, the big news, is I have actually started filming a podcast. This podcast series is kind of directed toward the wedding industry side of things. If you are a service provider for like weddings, if you do photography, wedding planning, catering, whatever you do, pretty much I'm going to bring special guests onto the show and we're going to discuss like things they've learned, kind of go into the nitty-gritty details of the wedding industry, being a great service provider, and go from there. Personally, I think I'm going to learn a lot from this podcast. I've already interviewed a couple people, and just from that, I've learned so much. I've also learned a lot about the podcast industry. We'll get into that here in a little while, but the main purpose of this podcast, like I said, is to learn. If you want to start a wedding service provider, you can do that. Anybody can do it. I know that it's a very competitive market, and there's a lot of things that you have to do to promote your services. There's promotion, there's booking clients, there's providing a great service, there's insurance, there's a whole bunch of stuff that goes into the weddings, and I figured why not share that information that I've learned with everybody else, and also bring on people that can teach me as well. So that's that. Now let me get into the equipment that I have selected for this podcast. Okay, to start, let me get into the microphones. This is the Audio-Technica 2100. I have two of them currently. I have two of these with the stands here, stands there, and I'm actually recording with the Zoom H5. It has two inputs. It can do two mics. I also have the lighting set up as well, and a monitor there. Pretty much because I'm actually, not only am I going to do the podcast and release it on Apple Podcasts and Stitcher and all that kind of stuff, I'm also going to put this on YouTube so you can see a visual, because I know some people like to watch a video, some people just like to listen to audio, but YouTube's great because YouTube Red is out. It's not a sponsorship from YouTube Red, but YouTube Red is great because you can now you can sign up for YouTube Red pretty much, and you can lock your screen, you can close the app and still listen to the audio portion of that video. So that's a great, I know I like it, I know a lot of people like it, so hopefully whichever platform you're listening from, I've got you guys covered. So YouTube, Stitcher, Apple Podcast, wherever, I'll be there. So from the equipment side of things, I'm not really trying to go baller status quite yet. I have some Rode mics and stuff like that I have in my wish list that I want to get. But this is kind of just a trial version. I know the Audio-Technica is a very widely used microphone. Everybody uses it. Well, not everybody, but a lot of people use it because it is USB enabled. So you can also do XLR as well, which a lot of people like as well. But for most of my videos, if it's just me talking, I'll record with my computer using something like Adobe Audition or something like that. And that's pretty much it for recording on a computer. You just need, back up a little bit, to record on the computer, all you need is the Audio-Technica 2100. It's USB, plug it up to your computer, and you can use, I recommend, you can use Audacity and all that kind of stuff, but I recommend using Adobe Audition. It's a lot to learn. The workflow is pretty cool, but like I said, there's a million settings that you have to learn in order to do that. But for when I'm interviewing somebody, I will be recording on the Zoom H5. That's what I'm going to be recording on. I think it's a great recorder. I know a lot of people don't really recommend recording XLR on the Zoom H5 or any kind of XLR recording device. You might as well get an XLR recorder, or not a recorder, but a microphone. But yeah, that's true. But you know what? For $80 for two of these, so $160 total. If I do get a XLR microphone, it's gonna be like a Rode or something much more expensive, like $300, $400 range versus $80 per one. But that's in the future when I'm recording people. But like I said, that's my setup. I hope that was kind of helpful. If you're curious about starting a podcast, I know podcast industry is like really booming right now. Audiobooks, podcasts, YouTube videos, all that stuff is booming. But I want to kind of be available on any platform, and it's been one of my I would say it's not really a fear. Maybe it is a fear. It's my weakness, kind of. Is public speaking, and I really want to get better at it. And podcasting and doing YouTube videos has really helped me kind of grow my public speaking and how to actually enunciate, how to talk to people, how to talk to yourself. It kind of has helped my confidence in all those areas for right now. I know it's going to get better as time goes by, but that's kind of what I've learned from that so far. So if you're definitely wanting to do podcast, or it's really with anything in life, if you ever want to do something, you should probably just do it. If you sit there and think about it, you probably won't do it. I know that's, it's true, because it's happened to me many times. I've been procrastinating about doing a podcast and never have done so. But now is the time, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everybody in the world. I'm coming at you from a podcast, not just YouTube, but podcasting as well. But that is all I have, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Please stay tuned. I plan to release these podcasts probably within the next couple months. Actually, I don't know. It might be by the end of this month, which is March, or it might be by the end of April. I don't want to release like half-ass product, so I'm definitely going to give it to you straight. It's gonna be very not necessarily raw, but as few edits as possible. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. If you do, please subscribe to that. I will let you guys know when that's coming out. Please follow me on all my social platforms, Dustin L. McGee, everywhere. Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook. YouTube is just Dustin McGee, but that's okay. But everywhere else, Dustin L. McGee, follow me, and then you guys would definitely know when that podcast is coming out. Yes, so that is it. That's all I have. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please stay tuned for these podcasts. It's going to be awesome. I appreciate everybody's support. Thank you.